What's going on, everyone? This is Carl. The Solution is in the solution to fitness, and today I'm going to be reviewing LA Fitness. Now, this is a video I've been planning to do for a very long time. I just haven't had the time to do it and visiting all the different locations at LA Fitness, but I finally got it done. Now, to those who are new to my gym reviews, what I do here is I talk about the gym's bad points, its good points, and I give an overall score out of 5 to see if the gym is worth joining. Now, I've reviewed other gyms. I've reviewed Retro Fitness, Crunch Fitness, and RWJ, also known as Robert Wood Johnson Fitness. That gym is not really as well known as the previous two. But if you guys would like to see my style on how I do these gym reviews, you can check out those other videos as well. Once this video is done, I'm also going to make a playlist of the gym reviews, of those gym reviews, and today will be the 4th. I also want to add in, once you talk about someone's favorite gym, their home gym, it's kind of like talking about their favorite football team or their presidential candidate. I say this because people got really touchy on my Crunch review, and I gave the gym a 4 out of 5, which is not bad at all, but some people were acting like I freaking gave it a 1 out of 5. 4 out of 5 is good. People are so stupid. Also, one thing I want to do with this review that is different from the others is not to be so critical, because in one of the other reviews that I did of one of the gyms that I did, I talked about how the employees should know the equipment of the gym, like the equipment brand, the dumbbell brand, the plate brand. But I don't really care too much about that anymore, and I don't think a gym should be rated based on the employees' knowledge of those things, because it doesn't really affect you working out there if the employees don't know much about the equipment. That was just something that, if I'm a gym owner myself, that was what I would expect from my employees. Call me hard if you want, but that's how I am. So I'm not going to mention anything like that in this review. Like, I'll mention the brands and stuff, but I'm not going to be critical. This time I didn't ask employees what was the brand of the equipment. No, I didn't ask them any of that. I just did it myself. So I don't want to be super critical. Let's just put it like that. So my score is going to be based on the equipment of the gym, the maintenance, as in is everything well maintained, things fixed in a timely manner, things like that. Because if you're paying a maintenance fee every year for a gym, or twice a year, don't you want that money to go to good use? So I'll also be talking about the customer service and how they are with people, whether it be front desk staff, trainers, or managers. We'll also talk about the price, as in, is the gym worth the price? And I'll finish it off by talking about its unique qualities, as in what separates this gym from other gyms. What does the gym offer that others do not? So with that being said, let's get right into the review of LA Fitness. For this review, I visited the Clark, New Jersey location, which is the newest one, I believe. The Houston location, Houston, Texas. I visited the New Brunswick, New Jersey location, Staten Island, New York, and Wayne, New Jersey locations. So let's start with a little history of LA Fitness. LA Fitness obviously opened in Los Angeles back in November 1st, 1984, so just over 32 years ago as of this recording. Their headquarters is in Irvine, California, and was founded by, and I know I'm going to screw these names up, Lois Welch, Chin Yao Yi, and Lisa Marie Novins. So in other words, it was founded by the Charlie's Angels. They're all female. I'm corny, I'm sorry. There are over 800 clubs around the United States and Canada, which is very convenient for travelers of this country, as you'll almost always find a location. In every location I visited, they even had something like this on their wall, which is pretty much all their locations, but it's pretty outdated as their locations have thoroughly increased since they made this wall. But it's a nice touch to remind you that, there's an LA Fitness everywhere. So let's get into the equipment of LA Fitness. I really, really love LA Fitness's selection of equipment. They pretty much have every machine you could think of. I mean, you can probably find 5 different machines just for your calves. So the machines are a mix of Life Fitness, Star Track, Free Motion, Matrix, Hammer Strength, Flex Fitness, and Nautilus. So when it comes to the machines, this gym definitely gets a 5 out of 5 sets. The dumbbells are iron grip with LA Fitness logos on them, and the plates are by IGX. Just a heads up, and this doesn't really bother me, but just letting you know that there are no 35-pound plates, so don't spend 20 minutes looking for one when you check this place out. So how about the gym's maintenance? I think this is where the gym is good at some points and other points where it really lacks. First off, these facilities do a really good job with making the overall outside very presentable. When you see this, you think pretty high class as compared to most other gyms that look dingy and plain. This probably won't matter to most people, as not a lot of people join gyms because they look pretty, but to others, appearance and presentability factor greatly. Especially people who aren't really used to the hardcore gym lifestyle, this look just attracts people. The inside of the gym, although it could look presentable, but only if the gym floor was more well maintained. I almost always saw weights not put back, plates left on barbells, dumbbells in the wrong rack, and although this isn't entirely the fault of the gym staff, they do have to hold some responsibility, as I feel they don't really put a lot of emphasis on guests to put their weights back. And I never really saw any staff on the gym floor putting the weights back either. I feel bad for the staff if they have to put all this stuff back at the end of the night. And normally I wouldn't bring this up, but I'm not kidding when I say every single location was like this. The locker rooms are beautiful. They are not always the cleanest compared to other gyms, but they're very spacious. No bumping shoulders or anything will happen here. Well, at least for most of the locations. So how's the pricing of LA Fitness? Honestly, for a gym of this caliber, I expected it to be a lot more than what they are charging now. They usually offer a few different plans, so prices will definitely vary. Usually the cheapest plan is if you do one that involves only one location. Sometimes it's zeroed down on certain days. You can probably negotiate it to that. Sometimes it could be $100 to $200 down payment with a very low monthly cost. You know, somewhere probably between, I want to say, $20 and $30 a month. Other plans that involve all locations in the country or just in your state can have a bigger down payment with around $30 to $40 a month. Sometimes with specials, like I mentioned earlier, about certain days you can get away with $50, the lowest down payment. I'd actually prefer this deal because when I join a gym, I really like to take advantage of gyms that have a lot of locations. Now, if this gym only had like 5 or even 10 locations nationwide, with only like 2 in the state that I'm residing in, I'd probably just stick with the cheaper deal, and the cheaper deal being only one location. There is no maintenance fee or annual fee, which is a big plus, so you won't get any surprises in your bank account there. For this kind of gym, that's a very good deal, especially for what this gym offers, but I'll get into that a little later in this review. Now remember, this price can vary depending on the location. The price I'm saying here is the price for most locations. So you have to pay the first 2 months up front, which kind of sucks, but this is for if you want to quit the gym, as there is no lock-in contract, which is another benefit. And if you decide you want to freeze your account, you can do so for 3 months for $10 a month. Also, be prepared when buying a gym membership, because once they sell you the membership, they may try to push training on you. So also do your research on the location you want to purchase a membership with. They may not always tell you about the specials, as it's always all about the money. So make sure you know what you want when you get there. So let's get into the customer service. This is something else where the customer complaints are in the thousands. Most of the complaints revolve around rude employees and shady business tactics, and some even about the cleanliness of the gym, which I talked about already. I do honestly remember when visiting one of the locations overhearing front desk staff talking about inappropriate things, and to that, my message to the staff is to really be aware of your surroundings when speaking about personal things, because you never know who's listening. So far, besides 1 or 2 locations, I haven't really met any rude employees, but I haven't really been there long enough to get to really have a bad experience. I actually got a Facebook message last year, or maybe a little more than that, from someone that complained about the location, but I couldn't find it in the flood of messages I get. But let's put this in perspective. When I type LA Fitness reviews into Google search, most of the ratings give LA Fitness around a 2 out of 5 stars. Of course, there's those people who love to complain and only make reviews when there's something to complain about, but on the flip side, there's just so many complaints that it's hard to ignore. Customer satisfaction doesn't seem to be the number one focus of this gym, but I've pretty much grown over the years to not really care about this myself. I just go in, do my workout, and leave. Before, this would really bother me, but now I don't really care, and I know there's people that do, So this is for you guys. Also, be prepared to see a lot of gym bros. You know, those buff gym goers or teens that act like they're top dogs at the gym. Yeah, those guys. I'm kind of a guy that loves talking to and meeting new people, but I honestly don't really attempt to do it much here because everyone is kind of in their own world, which is fine. Not really a negative, I'm just saying. So, what are the unique qualities of this gym? Well, most locations offer sauna, steam room, pool, and jacuzzis. Just make sure it's maintained well when checking it out. Some locations also offer basketball courts and racquetball courts, which offer an awesome cardio workout. There was only one location on this list that didn't offer these things. They do offer classes in a huge classroom, and some locations even offer women's only training areas, where I guess the woman that feels self-conscious or tired of thirsty dudes staring at them can train in private. So all in all, I give LA Fitness a pretty low 4 out of 5 cents or 7 out of 10 reps. That's still a good score. Calm down, I like the gym. The gym has an awesome selection of equipment. You'll find every single machine that you really need in this gym, so feel free to explore on any body part you're doing. The price is very good for a gym of this caliber because gyms like Robert Wood Johnson that I did a review on, the prices are double or even triple this, and they don't even offer as much as LA Fitness does, so major plus on the price. But the maintenance of these gyms are horrible. And like I said, weights are never put back. And I wouldn't really mention that because a lot of people, every single gym I've gone to, there are people that don't put weights back, but this gym is totally on another level, and I wouldn't mention it if it wasn't a big issue because every single location was like this. So that was my review for LA Fitness. I know, once again, there's going to be those crazy guys and gals that are going to be like, oh, you gave a gym a bad review, you suck, dislike, 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 dislike. Guys, I like the gym. Every gym that I do a review on are gyms that I joined. That's the only way I'm able to know a lot about it. I end up joining the gym for a little while and seeing how it is, and usually if I like it, I stay. I have so many gym memberships. I just thought I'd add that in there. No gym is really perfect. Every gym has its flaws. So, excuse me, this gym has a lot of good points with a little bit of bad points, so just thought I'd throw that why can I say thought? Now it sounds like I'm saying thought. Just thought I'd throw that in there. So if you guys enjoyed the review, please don't be afraid to bench the subscribe and squat the like. I'm just recently hearing that videos are promoted more when it comes to likes and comments, so I want to push that a lot. So if you guys really like the video, or you like the videos that I do in the future, just please like the video. I mean, like it if you want to. I'm just saying that it helps me a lot, just what I'm saying. Make sure that you're subscribed because whatever YouTube's doing is unsubscribing people. So just make sure you're subscribed. Click the bell thing by the subscribe button to make sure you're notified on upcoming videos and to make sure that you're not unsubscribed for some weird reason. With that being said, once again, this is Carl the Solution saying if you got a problem, I'll help you solve it. Your wishes are done, your best is yet to come.